I think I'm going to create a wheat field, like wheat maze, beehive type area, because it's at the back of the island. And I think it will kind of fit in with the orange theme of the island. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've created this little walkway here between Nook's Cranny because I was fed up of having to go from my house here all the way past to get to resident services and then walk all the way around just to get to this area. So I've created like a little walkway here. So let's just get started and let's go. So I don't think it's gonna be a wheat maze anymore. I think it's just gonna be like a wheat field. They're gonna be in the golden color. So they're gonna be like this yellowy color instead of the green variety. So they're not going to be orange, but I think they're going to blend in enough to make it look like they belong on an all orange island. I think it will look really good because I came up with the idea because I was doing like Googling and stuff and what belongs in a town. And then I was Googling on Pinterest and I found this amazing creator. They're called Poppy Pier and they're on Tumblr. And they have a beautiful autumn cottagecore island. And oh my God, I will link them in the description. And this is the picture that got me inspired here. And they have like a wheat farm. I believe this is like pre 2.0 update because it's not actually wheat, it's weeds. But that got me inspired to do this wheat field, and then the beehives behind and the straw fences. And yeah, I really wanted to kind of like recreate it but in like a 2.0 aspect. And I wanted to do a maze. I really wanted to do a wheat maze, but then I didn't really know how to go about it because you can run around the wheat fields, and I thought I would need a lot more space than I have on this island now, because you would need to kind of like use the straw fences as the maze element, and then I guess the wheat as like you could run in between the wheat to get through the maze. Maybe on another island I could do a wheat maze, but yeah, this one I think I'd leave that for a different island maybe. But yeah, I love how it's turned out. The photos look stunning. Like the thumbnail looks beautiful. I absolutely love it, how the sun is setting on it. Unfortunately, the footage cut out of me doing the river bit, so I have cut the river and then taken it all the way along the island, the back of the island. So it's got like a thin river running around the back of the island, and then I want to kind of make like another little pond at the back of the marketplace, I think, and then do a build at the back of the marketplace. That's what I'm thinking, and then that will be the last build of the island, and then all of the beaches obviously around the island, and then that's it. So I've got 2 builds left of this island, so the next couple of videos will be villager hunts, and yeah, that's kind of it. All this island is kind of complete. So I hope you like this build. I think it kind of resembles the town core vibe. I've put a lot of orange trees around. I've used some kind of like tractors and things, and those had to be yellow and red because they don't come in that kind of variety. Also the footage cut because, again, for some reason OBS updated itself right before I did this video, so I think my my buttons for pressing record and stop recording have changed. So I need to look at that before I record another video. So like my keypad, I've got hotkeys set up to press record and not record, like stop recording. So I need to just check my hotkeys, see if they're correct, because I've lost 2 bits of footage in this video and I'm really irritated by it, really irritated. But yeah, I love these wheat fields. They're so pretty. They took so many wheat fields. I think there's over 100 wheat fields, and you have to like precisely put them down as well. So you have to figure out where you want the first one, and then they sit in individual squares, and if you don't get that right, you've got to like take it back up and replace it. So you've got to place your character really well to get them right, because they will, the wheat field will jump if you don't get that right. So yeah, it's a lot, but I love it. I love the beehives. I think it's such a cool idea. The straw fence looks so good as well, even though it's like a yellowy color. It looks really cool, and I love the end where I've cut up the straw fence, so there's like a gap where you can get through. Love that. Yeah, I'm so excited for my next build. I know exactly what it's gonna be. Really like it. I put like a little tiki torch in the middle of the wheat fields as well, because when it gets dark there is no light that side of the island. So I thought like the farmers are gonna need some kind of light as they are cutting the wheat. Obviously the tractors have got light, but I thought like the tiki torch would be like a cute little touch, like somebody's put like a little like lamppost or stuck a little light in. Also, the tiki torch, right, is not a good representation of height. Like if you've made that tiki torch, surely it should be like shoulder height or something. I don't know, but I got to use items that I haven't used before, like I haven't used in a long time, like the wheel that's orange. It's really cool. And I should have used a scarecrow, shouldn't I? That would have been a good item. Oh yeah, I should have used a scarecrow. That would have been so cool. The beehives, I don't think I've ever used. I don't think I've ever been able to get the DIY for them before, so I don't think I've ever used them. I love them. I love the honeycomb on the side of them. They're so cool. I added the medieval buildings to the side of the flower shop as well, just to kind of finish that off. So all of this side is finished. I've kind of just left it kind of natural and just kind of blended in the river a little bit, just kind of added a couple of trees, a bit of garden decor, things like that. So when we come back to tour it, everything's kind of all grown in and it's all natural. I've got flowers, garden items, things like that. So everything's kind of blended in, and you can't get to Red Secret Beach unless you go around. So yeah, it's all secure and safe. It's all lovely. I love it. I really like how this island is turning out. I do need to do, where I am now, the front of it, where that road is, I do need to do that section. So that section I still need to do, and I don't know what to do with that yet. Is the finished build. When you come to the right, you can see the river, and straight on in front of Nook's Cranny, you've got the beehives, and it's quite simple, quite undecorated, but I like that about it. And then you've got big wheat field, which is massive, and the little river running along behind it. You've got a tractor and then a bulldozer, I think it is called, but it looks like it's kind of taking the wheat along with it. And then you've got the area behind the houses and across from the wheat field, which I'll do another build next time, I think. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new so you don't miss out on any new videos. I do lots of Animal Crossing builds, and we're going to be doing lots of villager hunts because the island is nearly complete. Please don't forget you can click on the right to see more Animal Crossing videos. I will leave Red Secret Beach there if you need to catch up on that. Have a fantastic rest of the day wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!